Hey there. How's everyone doing today? This evening. I usually don't record in the evening, so you might hear some more outside noise downstairs. Just grin and bear it with me. So today we have Mercury going retrograde in Virgo. I'm sure you've heard this all over the internet. It is August 23rd, 2023, and Mercury will be retrograde, station retrograde until September 15th. And then we have about a week and a half to 2 weeks of the post-shadow phase as well. And of course, as always, Mercury is the one who will mess with electronics and communications. But this is a beautiful retrograde because he is retrograde in his home sign, one of his home signs, a Virgo. The one message that I got through was plain and simple. Is just start putting in the effort. This is a time to start putting in the effort. Even if that's start putting in the effort to, making a list of what you want to do once you're out of Mercury retrograde, or it's showing the universe that you're serious about whatever you want to work toward. Virgo is an earth sign. Those of us who are in also an earth sign, whether that's Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, this being in Virgo season alone, this puts pressure on the bones, it puts pressure on the teeth, any earth transit. But now that we have Mercury transiting in Virgo season, it's a little rough on the body. So take care of yourself, rest when real heart. Just take care of you. You first. Gonna put that back. See if it wants to come out. So we're just gonna tap in here. Wanted to ask what Mercury retrograde in Virgo, what it wants to say to us. What kind of energy is it bringing in for the collective? All right, let's try this again. Well, as per Mercury is about communication. How do we talk to ourselves? How do we talk to others? What do we tell ourselves, mentally? It's about electronics, the way that we communicate with the world, with others. It's funny. Popping right out of the gate there. And that for you. I love this. We got 2 6s. This is a 15 card. This is this one's a 6 card, as you can clearly see now. Yeah. Something's going to become very clear to us about what we're not in alignment with, what's not for us. It's also about, being in Virgo. It's about a time of, clearing things up. It's, like going through the closets and, giving away your clothes that you haven't worn or that don't fit, or that you're just holding on for what if days, and those what if days never come. Let's get one more. Ooh, that was quick. Breathe. Oh, it's an 11 card. I had to count the numbers. Yeah, breathe. So this is a beautiful, message from Mercury in retrograde, saying, let's take 10 minutes. Let's clear up what's not for us, what we're not in alignment with. Check in with yourself as to what are you telling yourself, what messages are you telling yourself about things in your life. Are there things that you're saying to yourself that are for you when they're really not for you? This is about really diving deep, taking that breath, going in. Don't forget to let that out breath go, though. Connecting within, connecting with the self. Doing a spiritual fasting. doing the spiritual fasting. All right, Mercury in retrograde. Magician, first card out. What do you want to tell us? What do you want to say? Wow, cards are wonky. Yeah, so I'm going to take it. We got the High Priestess in reverse and the Two of Swords. Exactly. What have you been telling yourself? What have you been believing? Where have you not been trusting your intuition? Mercury retrograde in Virgo is going to clear up any communication with yourself first and foremost. Communication with the divine, you know, the connection between you and the divine. It's really going to be shedding the light on what you've been created, what you've created so far in or in the past, you know, because it is retrograde. This is a time to rethink, revisit, reevaluate, going back and taking a look at things. What did I create from a lack of trust in my intuition? What did I not want to see? What did I not want to believe? What else? What else? I'm sweating. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Let's take a look at her. I heard it. I heard it. Yeah, what have you been telling yourself that the lack mentality where, you know, have you been telling yourself you're not secure, you're not stable, that you can't do this, you're not on firm foundation? This is about putting yourself on firm foundation, putting in the work, putting in the effort. Like I said, start putting in the effort. You know, one step at a time. For some, that might be, you know, it's time to start putting your pennies away, saving for something that might be coming up. What else we got? Ten of Swords. Putting an end to all that we've been telling ourselves about our own security. Just hearing that really loud right now. Really, really loud. But it is in reverse. You know what happens when we turn it in reverse? All the swords fall out. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm getting some real Ten of Wands energy with this. Taking responsibility for every one of these swords that you've allowed to affect you. This, from there to here. You know, it's a really odd way to say from the past moving forward, you know, as we reflect on things. You know, this has a little bit of, because it brought up the Ten of Wands energy for me. It has a bit of taking responsibility for what you know, you've been creating. What have we been creating as a collective? It starts with our own personal lives. Because how we live puts the energy out into the universe. That's very specific. You know, I have to write that down. So that's what Mercury wants to say to us. Mercury retrograde. Where can you change what you've been creating? Taking a look at everything that you've allowed, you've accepted, you've told yourself, the beliefs that you've told yourself. Swords being the mental mind, Mercury being the mental mind. And it's time to put the work in to finally getting out of victim mentality. Very interesting energy coming off of these cards. As you know, I don't normally read reversals, but it's coming up. They're coming up in reverse. It is time to start trusting your intuition. Take the blinders off. Open your heart. I have a feeling this next super full moon in Pisces coming up on the 30th of this month. This is good. It's going to work with this Mercury retrograde. It's going to be a perfect pairing, I'm hearing. It's going to help you to see the truth a little more. And some of those truths that you've been afraid to look at, or those beliefs that you've been afraid to look at, because what if they're not true, and I've really felt in my gut that they've been true. What if you find out that they have been true, that you have been right? That these good things that you feel are coming to you. Just what if that is exactly what's coming to you? And you're not willing to trust your intuition, because, my gosh, you have abundance coming in. We all do. We just haven't wanted to see it, and we haven't wanted to trust it. Why? Probably because right now we're clearing up wounds from the past where we allowed other people's opinions of us stick in us. But now, we've allowed them to stab us and trigger us and stop us from going after our dreams. But now look at Mercury is liberating us from everyone else's opinion of us, everyone else's thoughts. Fuck them. Plain and simple. And taking responsibility for what you allow, for what we allow into our minds and into our hearts and into our environment. Whew. I just got this big mama bear energy, like my wings just came out, and what, oof. It's, yeah. And being reminded, being brought back, reflecting, being brought back to the beginning of the year. Been saying it for months and months and months. The universe is not taking no for an answer any longer. And that's the energy I'm feeling right now. And Mercury is helping us get through that. This retrograde. This is not our final Mercury retrograde of the year. We have another one at the end in December. We are not out of retrograde season until January 1st, 2024, I believe. I believe that's what I've realized with all the other planets. Because right now we've got 5 planets retrograde. We've got two more to catch up. We've got Uranus and we've got Jupiter going retrograde within the next 2 weeks, respectively. We've got Uranus the 28th, and Jupiter. Does Jupiter go retrograde before the end of August or right at the beginning of September? I cannot recall, and I'm not hearing anything, so it doesn't matter. But what does matter is that we're being hit with a lot of reflection, are we not? A lot of purging out what does not belong to us anymore, what is not in alignment with us anymore. My guides are coming in saying, are you getting the message? Knock, knock, knock. We're knocking on this door. Are you getting the message now? You are? Okay. Now just breathe. Relax into it. Flow like the river. Enjoy your life. Trust your intuition. Trust your guidance. Trust Spirit. Spirit's got your back. Plain and simple. All right, somebody needed to hear that. What energy is it bringing in for the collective? What energy is this Mercury retrograde in Virgo bringing in for the collective, please? being told to get the cards first. I feel like there's one more. They're saying no, you can't take them both. There it is. Thank you. All right, bottom of the deck. Tower. Breakthroughs. This is what you don't see coming. This is when Uranus goes retrograde. Breakthroughs. First thing I heard. Six of Wands. Success. Victory. Being seen. Being heard. By yourself, first and foremost. I don't know. I've got this little chuckle going on inside. That's why, you know, masculine energy coming through. Divine masculine energy. Maybe this is energy coming through for the twin reading that I'm being led up to. It's not quite time yet, but if it's not, it's your inner, you know, masculine energy. You know, this is taking action towards your own success. After, oh my gosh, look at the major arcanas on the bottom of this deck. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas with the Six of Wands, you know, coming out of this retrograde season, coming at the beginning of the year, coming out very enlightened, so much wiser than we were when we walked in, knowing our full connection with divine is what I'm hearing with this. I feel this is what's coming after we get out of retrograde season. All right. What energy is it bringing in for this collective? Let's take a look. I've got them all turned down. I haven't seen them yet. Yeah. Queen of Swords, truth, clarity, right off the bat. Now that's Mercury's MO, right? Six of Pentacles. Where have things not been in alignment? Where have I been giving too much and not receiving enough? Or where have I been taking from others and depleting them of their energy? Taking responsibility for your energy. Strength. Having the willpower. We're going to come out of this much stronger, much wiser. Can we rephrase that? Yeah. More, I don't know what word that I want to use. The word that I'm coming up with, or I'm hearing, is more tamed, but that's kind of like a 3D word to use for what the energy that I'm feeling. It's not enough to express what I'm feeling. There's going to be a peace, you know. This retrograde is bringing in something it's just very peaceful, reserved. I don't know if that's the word either. All right, I hear that. So where we have been holding ourselves back, we're going to be able to face and see, heal, come to terms with things from the past that we've held ourselves back from, for whatever reason. You know, we're deep in lesson land here. With all these retrogrades, you cannot not learn some very deep lessons with a retrograde. And that's the truth. Yep, truth, clarity coming through the energy with this Mercury retrograde. Deep healing taking place. Deep healing of everything. I wanted to say of so much, but Spirit changed it to everything. that has been out of alignment. That has been out of alignment. We have our third six. What else we got here? No, that's, yeah, six. So if you're seeing a lot of sixes, we've got the Six of Wands from the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Beautiful. Just beautiful energy. This isn't about cutting things out. This is about, you know, like normally I would say this is, you know, no drama, cutting out the drama, cutting out this, whatever. This is about really just using your discernment and saying, yep, yeah, that does not feel right in my soul. Doesn't mean I've got to go in and I've got to, you know, cut it out completely. It's just know where your energy flows to, where it's receptive, where it's not, and what you're receiving as well. There's a softer energy. It's interesting for me to say that with the Queen of Swords. There's no softness about her. She's a bitch. She's cold. She's heartless, unemotional. She's very intuitive, though. She sees you. She sees you, you know. She's got your number. She doesn't take no shit. But she's coming through with a little bit of softness right now. Just noticing her gown is like a lavender, pale, like a muted lavender, heathered lavender color. Yeah, she's really soft. I just suddenly just feel the energy just softening around me. I mean, you've been through hell, yeah? Isn't the collective? How many centuries? How many lifetimes? It's time to let all of this go. It's time to stop believing everything that's held us back. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Find that peace within. Last card. I was just looking at this Ace of Wands and noticing the two lightning bolts. Was that not Sadie's message? The Divine Feminine message she posted on Yin and Reiki Light. Was it her that was mentioning she was noticing the two lightning bolts that you might see? Two lightning bolts where there they are, and they're coming out with the Two of Cups. For some, this is divine union suddenly showing up at your door and not ever retracting. This is truth and clarity in the connection. This is, like I said before, you know, you might be out there going, well, I don't want to dive deep and find out the truth of that this isn't my divine counterpart or my twin flame or whatever, or where I believe that they're coming back, that they're really not coming back. But what if they are? You have that belief, that limiting belief, that fear. That's all it is. It's fear. Fear of trusting yourself. Here you are. Fear of trusting your intuition. Here, just handed it to you. Somebody's guides are getting feisty. Are you ready to see that now? That you can trust your intuition. Stop pulling the wool over your eyes. Stop fooling yourself. You know what you know, and you can take that to the bank. It's in your DNA. It's in your cells. You know what you know. And it's time that we stop believing what other people think they know about us and our situation. And if this is a twin connection about the twin flame journey. If they're not a true twin, they don't know anything about it. Sorry. Sorry. But the truth of this connection, any questions you may have had, any uncertainty within yourself or within the connection, it's going to come clear. I'm hearing the word eureka. 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 You know, this happened with my last video, that the twin energy kind of snuck in there. This is a really important time for union energy. Eureka. For some, I'm hearing, because I'm being drawn back to the bottom of the deck. For some, this is divine masculine finally getting that 2x4 to the forehead. Whether you're male or female, I don't care. Could even be your own inner masculine. Finally realizing, aha, I get it now. Now I know what steps to take to move forward. Now I know how to be successful. I'm done coming from the battlefield and, you know, all of that's, you know, in the past. I'm ready to be victorious. I'm ready to put in the work and put in the effort. You know what they say? Start putting in the effort. This is all of us, our inner masculine energy, and those in divine unions as well, the physical masculine energy, saying, I got it. I got it and I know what to do now. I got it and I know what to do now. Damn, so many messages coming through. Hold, please. Wow. So, well, we've got the moon twice here. Excuse me. My incense is getting to my throat. It's also Mercury, the throat. Time to open it up. Just being drawn to the two moons here. I believe this is a moon. Yeah. Looks like an eclipsed moon almost, but yeah. Super full moon in Pisces next week. It's gonna shift this. Mercury it's setting it up to shift this energy, to balance things out, to bring in truth and clarity, first within ourselves and then within the twin connection, for those of you that are in a true twin connection. For the rest of us, this is just truth and clarity. Like, aha, now I get it. We've been, you know, so many of us have been feeling lost, not knowing our direction. We're getting it. We're getting it. And for some, that direction is right into union or right into a connection with a soulmate. It's going from a solo journey into a journey with another. All right? All right. Let's, well, because of that, let's get a Lightworker Oracle for our final message. Beautiful energies. Moving away from everything. All those beliefs. So this time, you know, this Mercury retrograde, you know, just keep in mind, you may have the little monkey mind going on. You know, remember to keep your vibration up. Keep your, you know, stay hydrated. I don't know why I went to go say that, but yeah, they want you to stay hydrated. Keep your feet on the ground too. Remember to stay grounded. We are in Virgo season. That's going to help. But if you're anything like me, you're discovering that you're Your grounding techniques need to be upgraded. Your clearing, your energy techniques need to be upgraded. So just remember to keep doing that moving forward. Upgrading your angels, your guides, your your crystals, your whatever you're using, your techniques. Upgrade them. All right. I've just got a lot coming through. That's another thing. We're going to get a lot of downloads, at this time as well. Might not feel like you can move forward. There isn't a lot of forward movement here in these cards, to be honest. There's a lot of solidarity. The only card with more than one person other than the Strength card is this card. So this is a solo journey. You are the Magician. You are the Alchemist. Single, single. Single, single. We've got hands down here. People are holding out, but you're not giving them the opportunity anymore. Other than the lion. She's the only person. Nobody here. But we do have 2 eagles, 2 lightning bolts, and then we go into the 2. So when the truth and the clarity come in, that's when, I'm getting chills on this one. The truth and the clarity come in from the twin, from the counterpart. Right down my spine. Holy shit. I am being reminded, this is going to go a little bit longer. We just are coming out of being in the energy of Regulus, Leo the lion, Star the royal lion. Actually, I believe Mercury retrogrades at 23 degrees in Virgo. Is that correct? 23 has been a huge number this year, especially this summer, and it is the number of the royal lion. Coming out of Leo season. We're the first day of Virgo right now. Everything that we experienced in Leo season for the last 4 weeks is going to start being illuminated. 2 eagles, 2 lightning bolts, 2 cups, 2 souls, 2 moons. Well, High Priestess has a moon on her crown, but I'm not going to include that. That's in her headpiece. Yeah. Wow. All right, let's get on with it. See, a lot coming through. So much coming through. Find a message, please, Mercury. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Holy Spirit, highest self. Final guidance from Mercury retrograde in Virgo for the collective, please. Oop, taking that one. Life path, number 20. Look at those faces. 2 babies. Keep an eye out for the number 6s, multiple 6s, and multiple 2s. And it's a 20 card. Looks like Archangel Michael guiding over those 2. Oh, opened right up to it. Come on. You can't make this up. Let's see. Just gonna read it. Bear with me. You are in spiritual training for a divine mission that serves your soul development and spiritual growth while simultaneously helping others. It will help you express your spiritual purpose this lifetime. At times, your training may be aligned with study or applying your skills in ways that seem more obviously aligned with a spiritual path. At other times, your spiritual training may be disguised in ordinary life circumstances. If you are unsure of what you are meant to be learning, of exactly how you are in spiritual training at the moment, Look to the situations in your life that are causing you the most struggle. This is where you will find your training taking place. The struggle is the place where holding on is competing with letting go. It is, however, nothing to be ashamed of. A growth edge where you are doing the inner work of growing into more peace, trust, and love is a sign that you are certainly growing. It isn't comfortable. Sometimes it might cause fatigue and even a feeling of defeat, yet you shall not give up. You shall continue, and in time you shall triumph with a feeling of peace, resolution, and wisdom. That's what I was trying to come up with, the word resolution. I just couldn't. It was just so peaceful, accepting. If you are feeling stuck, perhaps you're working on a significant issue or challenge that won't seem to resolve itself, no matter how much effort you apply. Then you're being guided to ask for help from your spiritual team using the invocation below. Call upon your higher self and soul to take over all aspects of the issue. Be patient. Do not resist what is, but neither what. Do not resist what is, but neither collapse into it. Use your spiritual practice, meditation, journaling, dance, music, whatever it is, to strengthen you as you move through this training. This oracle is a confirmation that a vision of your path on earth is being shared with you, whether in small daydreams, big dreams at night, in meditation, or simply in the feedback you receive repeatedly from different sources, like Sadie seeing the two lightning bolts. That's a synchronicity. The numbers 2s and 6s all over this table are synchronicities. You're being asked to trust in what you see, sense, and feel about your vision. Trust. No more blocking it. Trust. Trust yourself. You're being asked to trust in what you see, sense, and feel about your vision for your life path and divine purpose. Even if you're not clear, trust that it is coming to you with loving divine timing. Be open-minded and listen for what makes your heart sing. This is a little nod to what I was saying about the divine masculine. It's like, finally, aha, I get it. I trust that what's coming to me is meant to me. Meant to be, how did that come through? I can't even remember right now. When it channels, I don't even remember. If you want to know, rewatch, rewind. But yeah, so many of us have been sitting in this space of not knowing what's coming yet, but you can feel it. Where have you not been trusting your intuition and trying to do things maybe yourself, trying to talk yourself out of it because of all of these that were implanted? No, no more. We're done. We're done. Mercury retrograde is going to see to it. Invocation. Just remember the invocation. It says, I call upon the wise and unconditionally loving ones to assist me now in perceiving, living, and manifesting my truest and most joyful life path and divine purpose. Help me know what I need to know, when I need to know it. See, I know what I know, when I know what I know. And with everything else, may I be assisted to feel peace, trust, and patience as my beautiful life path unfolds, guided by the loving hand of the universe. May unconditional love reach into the hearts of all living beings, helping every creature to find true fulfillment in their destiny, and so be it. Yeah. Sorry, my ostomy is piping up. It's beautiful. Anything else here? I don't think so. A lot of messages coming through with that one. Yeah. I like how the twin energy is kind of seeping into the collective. It's because it's meant to be seen now. It's meant to be recognized. Because the unions are going to be popping off left and right. Coming really quickly. All right. With that being said, I'm going to leave it there, folks. Okay. Hope you have a beautiful evening. It's time to settle down for me. It's just getting a little bit dark. Not too much, but yeah. All right. I'll talk to you soon. I love you so much. Happy Mercury retrograde in Virgo, and I will see you next time.